Hey guys, it's Miss Melanie, and I am back again with another baking video for you guys. So today I am going to be showing you guys how to make vanilla cupcakes. So I love to make cupcakes with my mom especially. We like to make cupcakes, cakes, a bunch of different things together. Cupcakes are a nice little dessert that you can have with your family after you guys have a nice dinner, have a nice meal and things like that. And vanilla cupcakes are actually one of my favorite type of cupcakes and cake, along with red velvet. So we are going to get in and start this video. Alright you guys, so now I'm going to show you everything you need for this video and for your cupcakes today. So first, you are obviously going to need some cake mix. I got the yellow cake mix because I told you guys that I'm going to be making some vanilla cupcakes. You're going to need some vegetable oil and some water also, which I'm going to get from my filter in the sink over here. You're gonna need, you don't actually need to use these, but I like to use them when I put my stuff in the pan. These are like the cupcake type holders. These are like the paper ones. So I have these. I have my different frostings. So I'm gonna be doing chocolate. And I'm gonna be doing the funfetti. So as you can see, it has some sprinkles. I have some extra sprinkles just in case. You're gonna need some eggs. I think this recipe calls for 3 eggs, so you're gonna need 3 eggs. And let me read the box just to tell you guys exactly how much stuff you need. So you're gonna need 1 cup of water also, and you're gonna need half a cup of this vegetable oil. All right. And this is something that you don't have to do, but I do it. Me and my mom do it. I have some vanilla extract, and I use like a tablespoon of vanilla extract just for a little more sweet type of flavor and taste. You're going to need a bowl to mix your stuff in. And you're going to need some type of cupcake like holders. You can make a bunch of things in these. So I have some aluminum type ones, and then I have one kind of like plastic one, or metal I guess you would say. You're gonna need some measuring cups, and you're also going to need, I have a mixer. If you don't have a mixer, you can use a spoon as well, just to like mix your things up. But this is something that I use, and it's very easy to use. So that is everything you are going to need for your cupcakes today. So let's get started, guys. All right, you guys, so I have my bowl here, like I said. So the first thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna take our eggs. You need 3 eggs, like I said. So we're gonna take these and we're gonna crack them. So the way I like to take them, I do one at a time. So I take it and I crack it onto the side of the bowl. Number 2. There that one goes. And then the last one. All right, so now what you're gonna do I had to rinse my hands real quick because some of the egg got on me. But after that, I'm going to take, you needed 1 cup of water, so I already, not sure if you guys can see it, but 1 cup is right there, so that's what I have. So I'm gonna pour that in here. And then I'm going to take my measuring cups, and I need 1/2 cup of this vegetable oil. All right, so let's measure this out. 1/2 cup. All right, and then I pour that in here. And now I'm going to take my mix. And get a pair of scissors to cut it open. This is what it looks like out of the box. So now I'm going to take my scissors, cut it open, and plop that right in here. Make sure you get it all out. And then what I'm going to do is, like I said, you guys don't have to do this part, but I do it just for a little sweetener, is take this vanilla extract, and I have a spoon. So I'm gonna get 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract and pour it in. All right, so now pour it in there like that. And now we mix. Alright guys, so this is what the mix came out looking like after I finished mixing everything together. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the cupcake holders in the cupcake things, and we're gonna start pouring it in there. First thing that I am going to do is I am going to preheat my oven. On my oven it says warm, so I'm gonna preheat it up to there, so it's about 170. And wait until it beeps, and then I'll turn it up to 350, which is what the directions say. So while that's warming up, I'm gonna take some vegetable oil spray. I have my pan here for my cupcakes. And I'm just gonna spray in each of these a little bit, just so it doesn't stick. And I'm going to take my little cupcake baking cups, and I'm going to put 1 in each of these. These all have a bunch of different colors. Alright, so now what I'm gonna do, I might use these if I need to, but for right now I'm just gonna start with this pan. So now what I did is I poured all my mix into this pouring cup here, so it's just easier for me to pour it out. So I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna start in this one in the corner. You don't need to fill it up all the way. I usually fill it either a quarter to a half of the way full for each of them. I move on to the next one. Because these do poof up in the oven. So that's why you don't need to fill it all the way, and so it doesn't overflow. Right. If there is leftover mix, I'll usually go back and pour it in whichever ones are like less. Alright, so now it is time to wait, actually, because we still have to wait for the oven to beep. So then after that, I will see you guys when I'm putting it in the oven. Alright guys, so my oven just beeped. So I'm going to turn my oven up to 350. Because that's what the instructions said. Alright. So it's at 350 now. So I'm going to put in my cupcakes. You're always going to want to use oven mitt or some type of something so you can have your hands covered when you put in your cupcakes, because it's very hot in the oven. And this is a part that your parents are going to have to help you with. So I'm going to open up my oven. I'm going to grab my cupcakes. And for me, I'm going to put them on the bottom, because the bottom is the hottest and they're closer to the heat, so it'll take them less time. And I'm going to leave them in there for 30 minutes. So it's about 3 o'clock right now, so I will be back to check in at 3:30. All right, you guys, so it's about close to 3:30, so I am going to take mine out. Remember your mitts again. And always make sure when you're done to turn the oven off. All the way off. Alright guys, so now it's time to start. Right now, actually what we're going to do, we're going to give these like 10 minutes to cool because they're really hot right now, and then we can start frosting. Alright guys, so these are all done cooling off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, there's like 12 on here, so I'm going to do 6 in chocolate frosting, and then I'm going to do the other 6 in vanilla frosting. So I'm going to pop them out one by one. So I'm going to start with this one, And I'm going to take one of my knives here. One is for each frosting. I'm going to start with the chocolate frosting. Open this up. Take my knife. Get a good amount of frosting on here. And then just start spreading it. More. And that's what the top of this one looks like. So now I'm going to take another one, put this one out, and do vanilla frosting. So let's open this one. Take some vanilla frosting. Spread it all over. Alright you guys, so I will be back after I finish doing all of my cupcakes, and I'll be back to show you how I put on my sprinkles. Alright you guys, so now I have my cupcakes frosted. I have 6 vanilla and then 6 chocolate covered frostings. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how I put on my sprinkles. Alright you guys, so I finally finished putting sprinkles on my cupcakes. That step with the sprinkles is optional, by the way. I just did it just to give it a little extra pizzazz, but you guys don't have to put sprinkles on if you don't have sprinkles or if you don't want to put any sprinkles on. So this is what my cupcakes came out looking like. They look delicious. I can't wait to try them. And also it depends on how many cupcakes you want to make, and that determines how many boxes you should get. Mine, I used 1 box and it made about 20 cupcakes. So if you want to make more than that or less than that, you can either just use less or buy a few more boxes. But this is the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed baking these cupcakes with me. I had a lot of fun doing it, and I hope you guys have a lot of fun at home doing it too. So I will see you guys back again next time. Bye guys.